All right, TikTok, you win. We're back.
Oh, I love this. These are always so fun.
What a crowd. What a crowd.
So let's get right into it. Alex, you ready for our TikTok comments?
This is round 4.
I've got them on the phone right here.
This is like HBO Fight Night right now.
I know.
In Vegas.
We're going. We're hitting heavy. So K Rich CAY_RICHH369 said this. This system is what has gotten us here as a society. There needs to be better regulations about how much debt you can have out and continue buying.
Okay.
They also said this. Properties, there is no plausible reason a person should have $1 billion of debt or hundreds of millions in debt. And then they said to own a certain amount of properties free and clear before taking out any other loans. People trying to acquire way more than they need.
Okay, so this is good. So shout out to Kay. He's talking about overconsumption. You know, I think we talked about, the financial system and debt for one moment in the data about that. But when you talk about overconsumption, this is the thing that affects all of us. And that overconsumption is something that destabilizes our planet in every sense of the word. When we consume more than we need, we're crippling all the systems that give us life. Okay, that's an issue. And when you take more than you need, you take it away from others across the globe that, we just did a thing on food scarcity. Like you're taking away from them. If you think about it, just like every bite of food you eat that you really don't need, or every piece of clothing you buy that, wasn't really warranted, don't do it. Mm-hmm. Think back about it, or, find a way to donate to those people that really need it. Like Tom's Shoes, like gives out a pair of shoes to somebody. And for us, so like here in the United States, like shoes, everybody's got shoes. You can get shoes anywhere. You can walk into some of the most discounted stores around, like a Ross Dress for Less, and you get shoes for like $5. Mm-hmm. You go to Goodwill, get them for $1. But other places don't have that opportunity. They don't have those things. So when you look at overconsumption, and I know that K Rich was focusing on debt, but it's more than just with debt. Debt's an easy thing to overconsume on, but we overconsume on food, material items. I mean, TV, social media, all these different things, and that has an effect on climate stability, educational access, human rights, global peace, public health. Transparency, corporate and government. And educational access. That's what overconsumption does. It lacks balance. And when we don't have that balance, things become unhealthy.
I agree. MSH21969 said...
Sounds like a type of class 1 drug.
Yeah, MSH21969. I believe farming, this is with our farming video, I believe farming will become automated. Your tractor doesn't need you in it to drive. That's
right. Does your Tesla need you in it? Not really. You just go in it because it's your own personal cab.
Waz, WAZNORMAN, Waz Norman made a joke. That chick has a dude's voice. That's when you had the long hair.
Joke's on wild. You freaking short-sighted person. Your lack of respect for people who want to define themselves in certain ways.
WESIED SUTTON said, dude just started saying random thoughts that came into his head. Very dangerous to spout off false information like this.
Like what? What false information?
Yeah,
I'm going to sit here and lie to the world?
Yeah, so
what video?
WESIED what is that? Like West Side Sutton or something? They have a little cute dog on here. We would love to be able to have you comment back, and we'll talk about what false information.
Yeah, go ahead. Comment back. Tell us what we said that was false, and then we can clear this up with you.
Cody CU, CODY commented, I wish Grant Aramara was here.
How's that?
Grant Aramara, I think, is the guy we should look him up. I think he's with Mythbusters.
Grant Aramara.
IMAHARA.
I don't even know how to spell that. No, I don't even know how to freaking spell that. How do you spell it?
Grant, and then IMAHARA.
No, I don't know. Graham, he was an American electrical engineer, roboticist, television host, and actor.
Yeah, that's who
was. He died in July 13th, 2020.
Oh, okay. So that must have been. That's why I wish he was here.
Yeah, don't we all wish,
but he's responding to about like
robotics.
Oh yeah,
Grant.
And stuff.
He was on MythBusters.
Yeah. Next one is
just because someone builds robots, it doesn't mean they necessarily understand the systemic impact of what a robot does and its effect on people and their jobs.
Yeah, I saw the new robot, the dog robot.
haven't seen it.
But it's comes out of that Boston researcher, the big robotic place.
Boston Robotics.
Yeah, Boston Robotics. Yeah, they have it now. I mean, it's amazing. It walks and acts like a dog,
It's got those
but then
weird,
they
reverse
put
ostrich legs.
yeah, and then they put like a big claw on it and taught it to be able to like, just run and go grab something real quick, and then
that's funny.
So it's really cool. My tea cold, MYTEACOLD.
My tea's always cold. I always forget about it.
Commented, I've got that hoodie. Talking about that colorful one.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? I bought mine on discount. I got it for like $12. Okay.
Big ... mini, MINI, commented on, this is on your mortgage one. That one's popular.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just rent forever and never build any equity while your housing cost increases year over year.
Where are we going with that?
He was talking about like having a mortgage compared to renting.
Okay.
Like so here's the idea that, and I'm going to get into this really quick.
Go ahead.
Here's the idea that they put you in a box, these financial people, these huge think tanks that get together, and they said, hey, it's the 1950s. Let's do a mortgage, which we don't even need to get into that, but let's do a mortgage. Let's lock people in for 30 years. Let's have them where they have to work a 9-to-5 job, be stable. They'll work for us and they'll stay loyal to that factory.
Yep.
Because they know in this little cookie cutter suburbs that if we give them all the comfort. Yeah, exactly. Look that stuff up, people. They wanted you to go from buying things that you need to buying things that you want. So they overstimulated you. Neuroscience came into play. They overstimulated you and got you into this process of purchasing stuff that you do not need and basing your happiness off of consumerism.
Strictly off material items.
So here's what happened. So now that they've got you locked into this mass amounts of debt, you're not free. This is what we were talking about. You're not free to be able to go places. If you want to own a house, but you want to move to Austin, Texas, and you live in San Francisco, good luck in trying to sell that thing. Yeah, you may make a little bit of money on the house, but I guarantee you if you add up every dollar that you spent on that house for 30 years.
And getting the stuff to fill it up with.
All those Home Depot receipts, all those low receipts, all the exterminator that came.
How many times you gone to Best Buy?
How many times have you bought a new roof? How many times did you upgrade it with new windows? How much did you spend on the... People say, oh, I bought the house for $150,000. You put probably $200,000 into that home. Mm-hmm. How much did all the furniture cost? Everything that costs with that. And then you said you made $50,000 equity.
No, you
do
didn't.
the math. It's not right.
Inflation plus your spend.
And then add the interest.
Yeah, and by the way, but here's the thing: that mortgage keeps you in that dopamine hit system of material items.
Yes.
It just keeps you in that world.
So when you rent, at the most, you may rent for 6 months or a year or something like that. But you can even get out of it if you find a job somewhere else that you're able to, especially with this global economy that we have now.
Yeah.
Maybe you get a job offer in Singapore.
Go take it.
Yeah, go take it. Move there, have fun.
Yeah.
Be free.
Sublease the place.
Don't let anything impose on your free will.
Nothing.
Not even a mortgage.
Nothing.
And like I said, if you want to use it like this person, GDOYLE0523, G Doyle 0523 said, leverage is a gift if you use it to buy appreciating assets.
Okay.
So like going into debt to start a company that you know is going to be successful.
Okay.
Or something.
Yeah. No, listen, I get that. Okay. But if you're just taking out debt to buy stuff that doesn't accrue any real evolutive benefit to you, then think twice about
it. Death Grip is my ex-wife's nickname for my butt. Cody, see you.
Could you imagine living with that guy?
And then, the biggest one that we had the most controversy was the fries.
Oh my
the
gosh.
McDonald's fries.
I am not saying anything
but this one's
crazy.
smart. This one's
go
smart.
ahead here. Yeah.
Brittany, BRITTNEY, A Toner 86. So Brittany, ATONER.
Is that the stuff I put in my printer?
Yeah, Brittany A Toner. She said, false. Their fries come from McCain's as well as East Coast Canada. Plus, my sister owns 2 franchises. Stop this. So you can go on McDonald's website. Oh
my gosh. I'm going on McDonald's website.
I want people to understand.
I don't care where the damn potato came from.
The UK just made, and you can look this up. You guys Google this stuff. The UK just came out and said Subway is not real bread.
I know.
It's more like a pastry or a donut. the bread.
That's what I'm talking about with
I
these
eat
fries.
McDonald's fries occasionally. I don't mind having them every once in a while as a we're not saying that they're wrong.
Okay. All right. Okay. So here we go. You ready for this? You know what a French fry is in my mind?
Right.
I'm going to put a potato through a thing. It's going to cut it out into a shape. It'll have some skin on it, and I throw it in the fryer.
Right.
Let's talk about these fries here. Potatoes, vegetable oil, natural beef flavor with wheat and milk derivatives, dextrose, sodium acid, pyrophosphonate to maintain color, salt, and your natural beef contains that hydrolyzed wheat and hydrolyzed milk as starting ingredients. They are starting ingredients because it is a dough that they are creating. It's potato flour plus other stuff to create a dough. It is not a French fry, okay? I don't care how many freaking franchises you own. She obviously doesn't know the ingredients in her own menu. I don't care where the potatoes came from either.
Potato Chip 00 said, amazing.
Here we go.
Keep up the great videos.
Oh, good. Thanks, Potato Chip.
Yeah. Your fairy god uncle.
Oh,
so your fairy god uncle commented, my guy looks just like David Luiz, the soccer player.
David
so you look like, Luiz.
Luiz. David Luiz soccer. What's this guy look like? Oh, I've gotten this before. Yeah, I guess when my hair was longer. Yeah, we got some similarities here. Yeah, most definitely. Is he a good soccer player? I don't know.
Yes.
What do I know?
Yeah, he's really good. Ryan Encoded, RYANENCODED, commented, the entire credit system is a trap. I want to pause here for a second. So credit and credit system. We talked about, he's responding off of us talking about Experian, Equifax, TransUnion, and all that. Mm-hmm. And if you use more debt, your score actually goes up.
Yeah, it's a trap.
But it is a trap. And
I'm glad he sees the obvious.
Yeah. And so when you look at a credit system that is putting people in buckets, and we go over this all the time, but I want people to understand this, especially our TikTok followers. Whenever somebody puts you in a bucket and labels you, they take away your free will.
Yeah, because you're not defining who you are. Your username on TikTok, did someone define that for you? No, you put that in there.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want people to continue to define things for you?
The things that you're creating on TikTok, the videos define you.
They define you.
So it's that simple. If you don't want to be defined and you want to sell your data, go to tartle.co, sign up, start getting paid for your data, and change your world.
Yeah.
You have that responsibility.
You have the responsibility, and you have the power to do so.
Rye, the big guy, RYTHEBIG.
What do you think, 6'8", 6'9"?
Yeah.
245?
He commented, okay, so what then? Rent for your whole life, save enough cash to pay in full, live in a van, buy land, and build a cabin off-grid? So
that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, all those sound cool.
Sounds great.
I want to ask this, Ryan, the big guy, because I'm a big guy too.
Maybe he doesn't fit in vans.
What do you want to do?
Yeah, what are you asking us?
What do you want to do?
Why is he asking us? Take 1 second of introspection.
Yes.
And look at yourself and figure out who you are and what you want to do. Stop having the world tell you how you should be acting.
Yes.
Big Ryan or whatever his name is.
Yeah. So yeah, and if you want to buy land and build a cabin off the grid, go for it.
Yeah.
Live your dream. What do you want to be? Cool. Do you want to be an artist and live in downtown New York in an big industrial building?
Go ahead,
where you can. I've seen that. Those are cool.
And pay that huge heating bill. Go for it.
Yeah, go for it.
Been there, done that.
Grandmaster Hoops. Love that.
Oh,
he's got a picture of himself with a basketball.
Yeah.
Super cool. Great picture, guy. Grandmaster Hoops said, credit is for people that are impatient.
Snap.
I know.
We got some learned woke folk here. Yeah. Okay, the woke folk. We're going to hashtag woke folk crowd.
Keyline07 commented, they don't give you money for your data, they give you a free service. He's talking about Tartle.
We don't give you money. Buyers give you money for your data.
Yeah.
We give you the service that allows you to get money for your data. That's correct. That's almost a nice job with the half truth.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
Well, I think he's like I'm taking it that he's being forced, like we're the marketplace, we're the free service. And then
just make sure when you say something publicly, you just do the whole thing. Yeah. Not half baked.
A bunch of people talking about how cool your hoodie is. And then I don't want to get into that with more of the mortgage stuff. Some people are talking about phone bills, subscriptions, auto pay, credit cards.
Uh-huh.
And then this will be the last one. Clot.
Like a blood clot?
I.L. D. Blanchett.
Clot.
And she's talked to us
Ill
before.
White. The white blood clot.
Yeah. COLOTILDEBLANCHET.
Colette?
Yeah.
Colette Blanchett?
Yeah.
Your reading is phenomenal.
CLO. But it's CLO.
What do I know?
Clotadil Blanchett.
I don't know.
Yeah. You need to explain how Tartle works and have a wizard to step you through setup. It's not enough to have people sign up and not know what's next.
You need to do this. You need to do that. You're not wrong. You're absolutely correct. Iteration 2.0 will be out soon, and we'll have that magical wizard with his tall, pointy hat waving his wand, and he's going to show you exactly where to go.
No, yeah, it'll be super simple. We did a whole episode. I encourage everyone to go to YouTube, go to Tartle, subscribe to our channel. 1. Number 2, you're going to see early adopters. There's going to be
watch this video.
Yeah, watch that video about early adopters. We spent 10 minutes explaining exactly what you're asking.
Yep. And shout out to blood clot, white blood clot, whatever it is. Thank you for being an early adopter.
Yes.
And honestly, that feedback, much appreciated.
Yeah, no, we love that. Last comment.
I thought you said the last one was the last comment.
Oh, no, I love this one, though. THECULLUM, the column, commented, it's all about choices. Use it or don't stop complaining. So,
okay.
Yeah, take 100% responsibility for who you are as a human.
I love that.
Take 100% responsibility for your planet.
We got to start sending. We got to send specific people like T-shirts, some swag.
Yeah, we'll get into that.
If you say something that's truly enlightening, evolutive, unifying, and truthful,
yeah,
we'll send you some swag.
Yeah, we'll send you some swag. We love it. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.